happen to be a son and mother duo, so I will do the son first. Okay, Ben has been with us for 10 years now, ever since he was just a young lad. I know when Ben started, let's say he had a tad of ADHD coursing through his veins. While this was good in some ways, he never stopped moving, but he was always trying to work hard. But the hard part was harnessing that energy in the proper direction. I don't remember who I said this aloud to, but I did confide my fears to someone about him working out, and I just remember that they advised me to give him a little more time because he was still, in fact, very young. Good thing I took that advice, or we would not be here today. I have to say, to this day, I'm very glad I gave him some more time, but I'm getting a little tired of waiting for him to mature. Just kidding, Ben, again, just so you know, I gave the same speech at our party a week ago, so they're hearing it for a second time. I didn't come up with anything new. Ben has grown up here with us here at McDonald's, from a high school student to college to a full-time manager, from a boy to a young man to a married man. Ben has taken on any task that we have asked of him and put in many long days at this store. I know the store, this I'll add, I'm improvising. The store can be very hard because if you look at him when he comes up, believe it or not, when he started working for us, he did have hair. I admire his dedication to his job and this company. He will do whatever it takes to get the job done and keeps pounding away. So let's all give a round of applause for Ben and a job well done for the past 10 years. God, make those hair jokes.
5.
Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, now we'll go on to Cindy, Ben's mother, and she still has hair amazingly after having Ben, but you know. She has been here, the only person at our store that's been here longer than I have. In fact, she's probably been working at McDonald's longer than a lot of you here have been alive. Cindy and I have a lot in common. We both started our senior year in high school. Actually, Cindy started the August before her senior year in high school. We both gave birth to our children while employed here. We're both very passionate about our jobs and our employees. Cindy has chased more than one disgruntled employee out the door to get them back, me included. We all know that no job is perfect, but Cindy has shown her dedication to this job for over 35 years. She gets up earlier and earlier than ever before. We used to open at 7, then it was 6, then it was 5, and now we just don't close. I remember when I used to open with Cindy as a crew member, and I always struggled with the mornings, but they seemed to come easier to her. Cindy has also been through many changes while working here. The marriage of her child, she's got a daughter-in-law. I remember when we started, we had the old-fashioned bins. We went from no drive-through to a single-lane drive-through to a back-to-back drive-through to a side-by-side drive-through. We went from toasting buns to queuing buns, back to toasting buns. Remember the fried pie? Now we're baked pie. We went from only having like 10 sandwiches on the menu board to like over 20 now. Most of you probably don't remember, but we didn't even have a value menu or a dollar menu when me and Cindy started. We had to bring up orders on an old register called a Suita, where you had to press $1.53 ching all at once. Then you had to know the tax, or you had a tax table on the side, add it up and ring it up again. The first day you got hired, when you were hired, you were expected to memorize all the prices. They gave you all the prices, and you had to have memorized before your first day. You know what it's like now when our registers go down, you have to go old school with paper and pencil. Well, that's how we had to do it all the time when me and Cindy first started. So we could talk about the old days as long as I want, but you know, Cindy's been here as long as it works on the building, so I'd like everyone to give her a big round of applause for 35 years with me. Again.
Congratulations. 35 years, Cindy. Cindy used to babysit Jeff and I. She did. She babysit us. You know, and Ben just got his 10-year award. So he's been with us for 10 years, but Ben was born and Cindy was still with us. So, I mean, do the math. Cindy's been, she's the dedicated opener. She's probably the foremost food cost expert that I've ever met at McDonald's. Very sharp, really good attention to detail, runs a great shift, runs a great morning at Marshfield, and has helped build that business over the years. So great job, Cindy. Glad you're here with us tonight. Okay, I think I'm just going to keep Chris and Shane and Jeff up here, and you guys can go back. We got some more stuff.
I love stuff.
Here comes the stuff. So we want to recognize some restaurants tonight. Yeah, you guys can come on in.